Reality check, man, from here the views, you know, it's a unique one, you know, aromatic, realistic TV, you know. Anyway, to them, my viewers and subscribers, we have a shocking one and a strange one. It is rare to see a Cliff Hughes rips into the Jamaica Labour Party, rips into the Andrew Holness-led administration like when drank or the tear dead meat. That's so Cliff Hughes rip into the Andrew Holness-led administration, tearing them to pieces. Like what a real journalist would do, without bias and bringing the facts. That's what he did. Look the time he chose to do it. Close to the parish council election. Why would Cliff Hughes come out trying to be so detrimental to his favorite party, the GLP mouthpiece? But anyway, without any further ado, we'll go play the tape and then we'll dissect it after. Take it away.
Investigating. They can't investigate themselves. That's rubbish. The KSMC cannot investigate itself. And you hear any outcry, you see any real definitive action from the Minister of Local Government and the Ministry of Local Government or the Office of the Prime Minister to deal with this matter that has been laid bare by the Integrity Commission and now the ODPP, the DPP's office? Nothing. Yes? Mayor Williams and his crew in Kingston. Yeah, why should they be returned when the elections are held? They should be booted. Yeah, they can't maintain their own patch. Yeah, look at what's happening with the KSMC and building approvals. A lot of people benefit from the chaos and the corruption, the under the table thing. Yes, and I see where the Delroy Williams-led Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation issued a statement saying that they're going to be investigating and doing their own review of what the Integrity Commission and the DPP have found in relation to the Barnet matter. No, you tell me. The KSMC is the problem, is part of the problem with NEPA. How are they going to investigate themselves? Nothing is going to come of it. And it wouldn't be the first time that they say that they're doing reviews and investigations and nothing will come of it. You look at the state of town centers and you see that the local authorities are not working. They're not working. And they command every year millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And it is politically well connected. And their associates who benefit. Communities don't. Yes? And we engage in this pretense that they're local government authorities, and they're really political feeding troughs. When you look at what's happening in Kingston, the capital city, downtown Kingston. Yes?
Cliff Hughes, this, you know? Cliff Hughes mouthpiece reading. Finally get it right, you know. Mouthpiece Radio finally get it right. He owe it to the Jamaican people, you know. The man being misled the Jamaican people for weeks, months, years, decades now, you know. The man misled the Jamaican people for weeks, for months, for years, for decades. There is nothing that Andrew Holness did in the sight of Cliff Hughes was wrong. And for Cliff Hughes now to come out and the theory in our administration, something not right, brother. Something not right, brother. But anyway, we will continue to listen to Mr. Hughes.
Grace in terms of the lack of order and the collection of garbage and the state of the place nasty. And we're talking about local government elections.
What is going on? Something is not right. Is everybody falling out with Andrew Holness? Something not right. Cliff Hughes, he would twist everything to make Andrew Holness look good. He would twist everything and normalize it for the Andrew Holness administration to look good. There is nothing that Andrew Holness and the administration could do wrong in the sight of Cliff Hughes. But to see Cliff Hughes turn around and ripping the Holness administration, it's mind-boggling. Something is not right. Trouble in the labor right camp. And I don't know little trouble in there. A big trouble in there. They say fish come from water, but I'm going to tell you say deep, you better believe. But Cliff Hughes, you have a responsibility to come clean to the Jamaican people. After you mislead them for so long, Cliff Hughes, it is the responsibility of you to come clean to the Jamaican people. After you misled them for weeks, for months, for years, for decades, by protecting Andrew Holness, knowing the platform that you have. You were a respected journalist. So you have a big audience. You have a big audience. But you just become partisan, one-sided, and biased. And Andrew Holness and the administration could never do nothing wrong in your eyesight. So for weeks, months, and decades, you misled the Jamaican people at home and in the diaspora abroad. Are you surprised, Aromatic? No, I am not. I am not. Why? I am not. Every human being, we have a rightness and a wrongness of one behavior. We have a rightness and we have a wrongness of one's behavior. Cliff Hughes had a guilty conscience about his desire Cliff Hughes have a guilty conscience about his desire. What was his desire? I don't know. Why did he do that for Andrew Holness and the Jamaican Labour Party for so long? I don't know. But as I said, he had a guilty conscience about his desire. But as human beings, we all have a heart and we have a conscience. And we have to go to bed and sleep at night. And when we slept, that conscience ride us. Sometimes it gave us nightmare. We can't sleep. We get up in the night and we torment because we need to get it off our chest. We need someone confidential to share this with. He's a human being. His guilty conscience and his desire, I don't know. But I am not surprised. Because as human beings, we all know wrong from right. We all know wrong from right. Sometimes we do the wrongs. And we know. But we still do the wrong. But when we find ourselves in the corner there by ourselves, it start near out we inside and it start bother us. Because at the end of the day, we know right from wrong. You go and cheat on your wife, you go and cheat on your husband, and you know that it is wrong. You know if your wife find out, it's gonna mash up your relationship because you know that it's wrong. You know if your husband find out, it's gonna mash up your relationship because you know that it is wrong. We know right from wrong. We know right from wrong. So no true we do the wrong thing, it no mean to say we don't know the right. No true we do the wrong thing, it no mean to say we don't know the right. We know the right thing. But we have a conscience that we have to tussle with. So I'm not surprised for him to come out and voice his opinion, because his opinion is truth and facts. And for you who out there who can't analyze or dissect, it may seem to you small thing. But this is huge. It is large. It's huge to you who can analyze or dissect. It gonna look to you like a nothing or it's small. But to me, it is huge. You know why? I want to explain to you. You know why it is huge for me? He stated in the facts. He stated in the facts. He did not tell any lie. As a true journalist who don't bias and take side, he spit it out as it's supposed to be. That's what journalism is all about. to hold people accountable. The government, the opposition, the PSOJ, you hold people accountable and hold them foot to the fire. You know why this is huge? You know why this is massive? You know why this is humongous? He stated in the facts. And in that facts, he point out the corruption. He point out the corruption. We sit down every day around the phone and we are preach and I talk to you. And we are telling you about the corruption, what they go on in the country. And because them have them spin doctor, which Cliff Hughes is one of them that used to spin it, you know, confuse. But when Cliff Hughes come now, GLP mouthpiece, come confirm the corruption in the Andrew Holness-led administration and the GLP organization. It is huge. It is massive. Right? Right. That's what we talk about around here every day. Corruption, nepotism and cronyism, giving people works who don't have the qualification, and the people who are qualified can't get those jobs. We out here and we are point out them things every day. But the man just come put icing on the cake. What did he say? The KSAMC, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation cannot invest themselves. Is he lying? No. The KSAMC, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation cannot invest themselves. What is he talking about? They violate the building code and break the law. The Barnet violate the building code and break the law. The man they spit it out. Him go on and hear what man say. Cause him a show some serious blow, you know. Do you hear any outcry from the Minister of Local Government or the office of the Prime Minister? You know, see Cliff Hughes fling some dangerous punch. You know, see Cliff Hughes throw some dangerous punch. Anyway, we go play the clip and make on hear what I go on.
Investigating. They can't investigate themselves. That's rubbish. The KSAMC cannot investigate itself. And you hear any outcry, you see any real definitive action from the Minister of Local Government and the Ministry of Local Government or the Office of the Prime Minister to deal with this matter that has been laid bare by the Integrity Commission and now the ODPP, the DPP's office? Nothing. Yes? Mayor Williams and his crew in Kingston. Yeah? Why should they be returned when the elections are held? They should be booted. Yeah? They can't maintain their own patch. Yeah? Look at what's happening with the KSAMC and building approvals. A lot of people benefit from the chaos and the corruption, the under the table thing. Yes. And I see where The Delroy Williams-led Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation issued a statement saying that they're going to be investigating and doing their own review of what the Integrity Commission and the DPP have found in relation to the Barnet matter. Now you tell me, the KSMC is the problem, is part of the problem with NEPA. How are they going to investigate themselves? Nothing is going to come of it. And it wouldn't be the first time that they say that they are doing reviews and investigations and not come of it. You look at the state of town centers and you see that the local authorities are not working. They're not working. And they command every year millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And it is the politically well-connected and their associates who benefit. Communities don't. Yes? And we engage in this pretense that they're local government authorities. And they're really political feeding troughs. When you look at what's happening in Kingston, the capital city, downtown Kingston. Yes, it's a disgrace in terms of the lack of order and the collection of garbage and the state of the place. Nasty. And we're talking about local government elections. And you look at what's happening with the KSMC and building approvals. Yeah? The Barnet case. And before that, several other court rulings that lay bare that the system is broken, is in need of serious and urgent fixes. But the will is not there. The political will is not there to fix it. Because a lot of people benefit from the chaos and the corruption, the under the table thing. Yes. And I see where the Delroy Williams-led Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation issued a statement saying that they're going to be investigating and doing their own review of what the Integrity Commission and the DPP have found in relation to the Barnet matter. Now you tell me, the KSMC is the problem, is part of the problem with NEPA. How are they going to investigate themselves?
Cliff Hughes that?
Nothing is going to come of it. And it wouldn't be the first time
Cliff Hughes that
they say that they're doing reviews and investigations and not come of it. Yeah? The KSMC, as it was then, now KSMC, they've long passed their sell-by dates.
Yeah, I have to pinch myself now. But anyway, let's get on with it. Do you hear any outcry from the Minister of Local Government or the Prime Minister's office? Because the man they throw shade in. He might throw shade. What he's referring to? The matter that laid by the Integrity Commission and the DPP. That's what he's referring to when he said nothing from the local government minister and nothing from out of the office of the Prime Minister regarding the filing from the Integrity Commission and on the DPP desk. That the DPP now send it back over to the KSMC, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Nothing, that's what he said, will come of it. The matter that laid out by the Integrity Commission or the DPP, nothing will come of it. That is from the mouth of Cliff Hughes. The journalist go on and he says Mayor Williams, Delroy Williams, and his crew in Kingston, why should they return when the next election held? The man stated it clear. They should be booted. Booted. Cliff Hughes. Mayor Delroy Williams and his crew in Kingston, why should they return when the election held? They should be booted. They should be booted. This is Cliff Hughes. Ripping, like a drunk, into the wholeness administration, they tear it apart. You don't think say this a normal something? Eh? This is weird. This is a weird species, man. Look at what happened at the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation and building approval. A lot of people benefit from the chaos and the corruption and the under table things. You hear what the man said? Look at what happened at the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation and building approval. A lot of people benefit from the chaos and the corruption, the under table thing. The man literally, they tell us a peer corruption they go on with the KSMC. Cliff Hughes, the JLP mouthpiece, They tell you, say, sitting gone wrong, sitting gone sour. The man now hold back, the man does say spill. He goes on and he says, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation and NEPA is the problem. What? The KSMC, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation and NEPA is the problem. Probing the Barnet's housing development. Nothing is going to come out of it. The problem is NEPA and the KSMC probing the Barnet's housing development. Nothing is going to come out of it. For violating the building code and break the law. The man they telling us a blatant corruption. They go on in the Andrew Holness led administration and in the Andrew Holness camp. When he target NEPA, when Cliff Hughes target NEPA, he's targeting the Prime Minister of Jamaica, brother. Who no get it? The Prime Minister of Jamaica have NEPA in his office. So from Cliff Hughes touch NEPA, Andrew Holness personally the man they touch. Violate the code, the Barnet. They get approval to build 1-room apartment. They are now building 3 and 2-bedroom apartment. Now think about the sewage and the overrun what going to take place. But why are they protecting the Barnets? Because the Prime Minister wife do the same thing. He get approval to build 70 apartment. Now she's at 130. So when Cliff Hughes touch NEPA, Cliff Hughes touch Andrew Holness personally because NEPA in an Andrew Holness office. That's why you see so much breach go on with NEPA. Because of Andrew Holness run it in him office. You know, see some wicked punch. Cliff Hughes a choke on Andrew Holness. You know, see some fall out they go on so. They mash up their relationship over. Sitting no right. Sitting no look good. This is all journalists supposed to do journalist work without bias and compromise, partisan and one side. When it depend on the opposition, you call them out. When it is on the leading party, you call them out. You hold them foot to the fire. You hold them accountable. That means to say they think twice before they try to make to taxpayers money, brother. You understand? Who is NEPA? National Environment and Planning Agency in the office of the Prime Minister. NEPA, National Environment and Planning Agency in the office of the Prime Minister. So you see exactly him Cliff Hughes because man say, yo, you deal with too much corruption, brother. And you do them thing, ya brother. Delroy Williams, them a monkey, them a cartoon, them a tally fear. Them only did this of a hold the position, but a you coalition. So all of them violation ya of the building code and breaking the law are you, Prime Minister Holness do it. That's why the man they point out NEPA and the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation. He goes on and he say, you look at the state of downtown. You see that the local authority are not working. Look at the state of downtown Kingston. You see that the local authority are not working. He goes on and he say, and they command every year millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. He emphasized millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And what did he continue with his line of argument? And what he said, and it is the political well-connected, their associate who benefit, community don't. And it is the political well-connected and their associate who benefit, not communities. Not communities. It is the political well-connected and the associate who benefit, community don't. He continue his line of reasoning. And we believe that they are local government authorities. They are really political feeding free and political trough. That's what they are. And we believe that they are local government authority. They are really political feeding trough. Just think about that. And he goes on. Look at what happened in downtown Kingston, the capital city. Is a disgrace in terms of the lack of order and the collection of garbage and the state of the place is nasty. Nasty. Look at what is happening. Look at what is happening in downtown Kingston, the capital, downtown Kingston. It is a disgrace in terms of the lack of order and the collection of garbage and the state of the place is nasty. Nasty. Those are the words of Cliff Hughes, the spin doctor who spinned it day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, into decade. Finally, speaking out as a true journalist would, without compromising or being biased, stating the facts that the Andrew Holness-led administration is corrupt, and it is coming from the mouth from the nationwide boss, Cliff Hughes himself. What is going on between Cliff Hughes, Andrew Holness administration, and the labor right them for Cliff Hughes to come out at this time when local government is in the air and tearing the Andrew Holness-led administration like this. Cliff Hughes, who mislead the Jamaican people, for decades now, defending, Holness, and his administration, and the eve of a parish council election, sending out this damning blow to the Holness administration, who no sister sitting in a John shop, all right? Something in a John shop, no right? And Cliff Hughes is making it clear. I don't know what is going on, but this is real, authentic, true journalism. This is the Cliff Hughes that we know before him and PJ go a court for defamation of character. Him bring a story from PJ, and the story then ain't right, and PJ sue him and take off 12.5 million off of him. And he come like from there, so he mad and vex and say he have to take revenge from the PMP. But he can't blame PJ. His story was not right. And you cannot destroy a man's character without evidence. You understand what I'm saying? But this is authentic journalism, stating the facts, confirmation to the Jamaican people, what we do every day. So the Holness administration is corrupt. Corrupt. What did he say? Do you hear any outcry from the Minister of Local Government or the Prime Minister's office? In go back and say, when this election keep, the mayor fi get booted. And he said the problem with the breaches, the violation of the building code, The problem is the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation and NEPA. NEPA is in the office of the Prime Minister. You know, see, I punch him and I punch hard. You know, see that? The man I punch him and they punch him hard. Because your wife breached the building code with him townhouse and him apartment them. 70 approved and she's at 130 now. The same thing with this guy, Barnet. Approval for 1 bedroom and he's building 2 and 3 bedrooms. Who is overriding the building code? Who is overriding the building code? NEPA is in the office of the Prime Minister. NEPA is in the office of the Prime Minister. So it is telling me that the Prime Minister of Jamaica is overriding the building codes and violating and breaking the laws. And Cliff Hughes now have it. That's why the man, they nail him and they pound him. Corruption at the highest. But to see a Cliff Hughes mouthpiece radio, the spin doctor, who do everything in his power to make Andrew Holness look good, twist it and spin it, locally and internationally. Nothing that Holness do any administration in the sight of Cliff Hughes is wrong. So to see Cliff Hughes come out and then kneel them like this, it is telling you trouble in a John shop. Trouble in a John shop. Cliff Hughes then see something. Something they come. Cliff Hughes then know pole. Cliff Hughes them know pole. Them a hear how the pole they go and them a see the pole. The Jamaica Labour Party and the Andrew Holness administration is about to get a political baptism. The Andrew Holness administration and the Labour right them about to get a political baptism. Fish come from sea come tell us say did. Believe them. Cliff Hughes the jump ship. Smartly. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. This is real. We no hear them thing ya out of Cliff Hughes mouth. Or even witness them thing ya. So it is telling me. It is telling me that the writing is on the wall. Anyway, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. You know, so like and share and follow us over YouTube. You know, subscribe. If you have not subscribed as yet, you know, I'm still here waiting with open arms. You know, we tell them, say, a God and good road. We also tell them that no man is an island, so therefore none of us can stand alone. You know, I continue to remind them that no man is an island. You know, no man is an island, bro. You can't stand alone. Love your neighbor. Show them respect. Respect you want somebody to give you. You must be able to give someone else that respect you. Struggle is real. You can't get no realer. The Cliff Hughes come right in front and we come confirm it. And if Cliff Hughes, you know, a diet, you know, spin doctor, you know, Andrew, you know, come out and come tell we, you know. Then the writing is on the wall, man. It is over, man. Anybody still there's a JLP after this. Them not in their right, man. Be well, my people. We tell them, say, a God and good road. And the signature word, heart of love. Heart of love. Heart of love. Peace.